fine. Did we find something interesting? Yes, we found about all the types of verbs, then we had some practice area and etc. So let's talk about verbs. Verbs are the action words which indicate the action or state of being in a sentence, and without the verb a sentence is incomplete. So verbs are of two types, the transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. The verbs that need objects to complete their meaning are called transitive verbs, and they do not without the object their sentence will be incomplete. And the intransitive verbs do not require object and complete the meaning. And the verbs, the transitive verbs and the subject of a sentence are like best friends. Yes, they both need each other like best friends. A very simple example, an intransitive verbs does not require an object or a subject. So let's know more. So direct object is very important, but when I will say you, so you won't understand. So I will not explain you direct object. You can just go through the slide. We will learn about direct object in the practice area, where you will clear all your doubts and you can freely ask us doubts, any queries in our website or in our Discord community. The links will be given in the description box. So now you just go through it for 2 minutes. Yes, I hope you have go through it. Now we will do practice area. So now here let's have some practice work. You know how so let's get started. So first of all, the sentence is Sham plays guitar beautifully. We have not gone till the practice area. I know we are only doing now transitive verbs. So the doctor gave some medicines to the patient. Sally parked the car on the side. So all these verbs, like play, gave, and what we say, medicines, plays, gave, and parked. I'm really sorry. Need nouns such as guitar, medicines, and car to complete their meaning, or else there will not be in a full sentence and won't complete their meaning. That's why they are called transitive verbs, which require objects and complete the meaning. Now, are intransitive verbs. They are of two types, verbs of action and verbs of being. Verbs of action like laugh, go, complain, arrive. All these, they do not require objects, complete their meaning, and are therefore called intransitive verbs. And the phone rings. The phone rings, no. She complained. I laugh. He goes. All these, do not require an object and complete their meaning and show us an action, indicate an action. That's why they are called like intransitive verbs. And verbs of being like is, am, do, are, all these do not provide information about an action but inform us about the state of being. Yes, and that's why they are called intransitive verbs and also be type words. Yes, we will take a look at few examples. Let's get started. Now let's do some practice work. Meeta opens the door for her father. So here, who is Meeta? Meeta is here the subject. You should always remember all these small that Meeta is the subject. Okay. Okay. Now opens. Opens is here a transitive verb. So I will write like, okay, transitive verb. TV means transitive verb. The door. Your door is an object. Okay. So the door is an object over here. A direct object. Why is it a direct object? Let me explain it to you. And DO is for direct object. Please remember, TV stands for transitive verb, DO stands for direct object, IO stands for indirect object, and this is my own. Okay, you don't write these in papers and all. I am telling because it will look messy na if I write. Intransitive verb means IV. Okay, but for now let's do this one. So here, why is the transitive verb there? See, a direct object is a noun that directly receives the action. It's not showing like Meeta opens. Okay, it's not like Meeta. Meeta. How should I say? Meeta opens. Okay, that's all it is. But what does she open? So that's why. So that's why. So that's why here the door is the direct object is receiving the direct action. So now here we understood that opens is a transitive verb because it is transmitting the action to the door, which is a direct object. Now Rohan introduces his doggy to his best friend Amit. So here Rohan has named his doggy like dog like doggy. Okay, you shouldn't call it doggy, but he has named it. So here Rohan. Now Rohan here is again the subject. Okay, SUB stands for subject. Okay, introduces is like a how kind introduces. Introduces is what? Transitive verb. How can we say that it's a transitive verb? Let me explain it to you. His doggy. So here doggy is a direct object. Let me explain it to you. Let me write it first. Like I'll write it. Okay. So then I will explain it to you. Direct object, best friend Amit. Okay. Amit will be here an indirect object. Now what? Rohan is a subject because we are talking about Rohan who did something and showed something to his friend. So Rohan will be the subject. Introduces. Introduces is a act. Like a action going on. It is like, so it is a verb and it has a object doggy. What is Rohan introducing? A doggy. So whenever you ask a question like this and when you get an answer, it's like a transitive verb. So Rohan introduces what? A doggy. So it is a transitive verb. And to whom? His best friend Amit. So directly or indirectly, the whole thing is depending on Amit. So Amit will be the indirect object because the the name, the indirect object Amit is preceding the direct object. It tells us who the verb indirectly affects. So that's why Amit is the indirect object. Now let us take the phone rings. Very simple. The phone is here, the subject. Okay, you can see. And rings is here, intransitive verb. Now, why is it an intransitive verb? Let's check. So, in the name, the phone rings, you see that the subject is phone, but in you don't have any object. Okay, on the phone is someone speaking. Who left the phone? Nothing, right? Only you have the verb and the you have the subject and the verb. Verb is always necessary, we all know. So like if you are in the house, your mother may be saying the phone rings, so you indirectly understand you should go and pick it up. So this is an intransitive verb, and the whole sentence is intransitive. It is indicating an action, and it is a verb of action. In the intransitive verbs, it is the verb of action, does not require object, indicates the action. Okay, now she is good. She is the subject, we all got to know. So she will be the subject. Now is good. Is, what is this word is? I did not understand. Any of you? Is, okay, is not providing us the action, right? But it is providing us the state of being. So it is the intransitive verb, and it comes under the category of verbs of being. Remember, verbs of being. And good here is like how should I say, compliment. Compliment is, I can say, compliment is good. Okay, compliment. I have written here. Compliment. Okay, so here indirectly you say that a compliment. So you understood all these, right? Now we will learn more about such things in next video. In next video we will learn about regular, irregular verbs, forms of verbs, many things, tenses, and all these things which are really important. So thank you. And next video, don't forget, watch it. It is really helpful. And next video is going to be very much in detail. Okay, and we will learn about all forms of verb. For now, goodbye and thank you.